Nice jump to show everybody he's just 4 years old. He's a big boy and his trainer there, a big wave from Puck. Nice jump from Machu and Puck. Now here we go, our other male dolphin. He's 7 years old. He's a little larger. His name is Pascu. That means Christmas because, of course, he was born on Christmas Day 7 years ago. And the only female in today's presentation, there you go. She is beautiful. Her name is Roxette, and she is the mother of the calf, or the baby that you see over on the left-hand side. And there you have a big wave from Miss Jerima. Now, all of the dolphins here are Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. Oh, and let me point out right there, there's little Ukeet. Ukeet's just 3 years old. She can get up high over there. She's our little Michael Jordan on the other side. All right, now the dolphins are showing you how fast they can swim. Dolphins can attain speeds of up to 25 miles an hour.
Thank you.
And as you can see, they are hydrodynamic. Their bodies are built for speed. They can move through the water quickly and easily. And they do this by their power. And Roxette is showing you just how powerful the tail is. The tail is very strong. We call it a fluke. And all dolphins move this tail up and down. Up and down is what they do. It's whales and dolphins always move their tail up and down just like this. It's very different than sharks because sharks are actually fish and sharks will move their tails side to side. Now the two small fins on the side of the body are called pectoral fins. These small fins help the dolphins stop, start, and turn. You can see how they can move them around quite easily. So just like if you were sculling in the water, if you're swimming. Now these are the only fins that have bones in them. So if you took an x-ray of these pectoral fins, you're going to see 5 digits, just like your own hand right in there. That's very different than the dorsal fin That's very different than the dorsal fin and the tail fin because these fins are actually made up of cartilage and connective tissue. There are no bones in the dorsal fin and the tail fin. While Jerima's moving over to the right-hand side, she has Roxette and Pascu with her. Machu, in the meantime, is showing you that he is also very strong and agile, and that's an awesome backward tail walk. It takes a tremendous amount of strength and energy to do this behavior. Now, on the right-hand side, we have Roxette. Keep an eye on her. She loves to get up. And that's a beautiful vertical spin from that little lady. A fantastic job from Roxette. Now, we call that a vertical spin or a V-spin. And it's very similar to another species of dolphin called a spinner dolphin. They naturally do this behavior. In fact, they're often going to be seen traveling. They'll spin sometimes up to 5 or 7 times on their axis before landing in the water once again. So it's nice for you guys to see what another species of dolphin does as well. Now Machu's going out for some back dives, and Roxette, Pascu, and Jerima are headed over to their area as well. Great job. Now what you're going to see also throughout this presentation is that the trainers are using a variety of hand signals with the dolphins. So here we have a slide jump from Pascu. Notice he's going to drag his tail, kind of throw his head back. That's beautiful. He's supposed to drag or slide along, and you hear the trainers blow their whistle. Now, this communication between trainer and dolphin is based on hand signals or body signals and the whistle. We use operant conditioning, which is a method of positive reinforcement as well. So you will see each and every behavior has its own individual hand signal with it. So instead of using vocal cues, we use hand cues. You might use vocal cues with your dog, but actually they would respond very fast and actually learn faster through hand signals because animals are such experts at watching body language. You're also going to hear the trainers blow their whistle. And each and every time they blow their whistle, they are actually marking a moment. So we use it as an event marker. And that's going to be that if the if the dolphin is jumping at a height very high, the trainer's going to blow their whistle at the peak of that jump. And by using that, the dolphin understands that what they're doing at that exact moment is exactly what the trainer is looking for. Now we're going to go back some body parts because I would like to explain their coloring. Dolphins are counter-colored. They have a dark dorsal side and a lighter ventral side or a belly side. It is often white. It is sometimes grayish or pink. It is individual. And as they get older, oftentimes the dolphins get more and more spots on their belly. Now this counter coloring is a form of camouflage. So if you look at, for instance, Machu, because Machu's over a darker spot in the water, that dorsal side blends in well with the dark ocean floor. However, if you're a predator such as a shark, you are underneath a dolphin, you're looking up and the sunlight is coming through the water, then that lighter colored belly is actually going to blend in much better. Now let's see what the girls are doing. That's beautiful. Here we have 3 dolphins. There's a little bit of a... I saw what they were going to do. It's going to be awesome. The girls were going to go back to back. The dolphins were going to all be at the side, and that was going to be really cool. So I don't know if they're going to try that again, but it is a pectoral fin dance. And actually, that's really fun that the trainers go in, and we do try different things because it needs to be a challenge every time the dolphins do something. They can't go out and do the same thing, or just like you and I, they would be quite bored. Well, now you get to see a lot of tails and a lot of toes. Once again, we call the tail a fluke. And the dolphins can do a wonderful headstand, a big wave from Jerima, as well as Puck. Great job. Now, what you may or may not know is that we often identify large whales by their tails, such as humpbacks and sperm whales. All the different large whales can be identified by their tails, and it's much easier because as they dive down deep, they sound or they stick that tail up in the air quite well before diving deep. However, dolphins don't actually show their tails very often, so that was a unique time to take a look at it. Instead, with the smaller toothed whales such as bottlenose, we identify them by their dorsal fins. So you can notice that each of these 3 dorsal fins out here looks different. Pascu has kind of a split fin. You'll see that there are 2 different parts of his fin. Roxette has a very curved fin. Pascu and Roxette are with Jerima on the left. And Machu has a smaller and more triangular dorsal fin. And some nice continuous jump overs. Here he goes one more time. Machu likes to get up high and he adds a little bit of sass in with that jump over. Now do pay attention once again when the trainers blow their whistle. Like, watch this. Jerima's asked Jerima has asked Pascu and Roxette to go to the platform. So she's asking a signal where they're going to go place their heads on the platform in front. So watch them as they put their chins on the platform. Here goes Pascu. And listen for when she blows her whistle. And there he goes. He knows that he just did the right thing. He returns back to his trainer, and that is an event marker. So actually, she's not just looking for Pascu, just go lay your head on the platform. She's going to look for how far up he's going. She's going to look for the bend in his neck. She's going to look for how long he lasts and does this. And therefore, she can extend that amount of time and really make quite a great behavior. We call that successive approximations or small steps. Well, now we have Roxette going out. No, I'm sorry, Ukit going out and doing those beautiful slide jumps. She is fabulous with that. Actually, of all the dolphins, that little 3-year-old does the most fabulous slide jumps of all. She is just great with that. And in the water go Jerima and Puck. I'm sure the ladies have a few surprises in store for us, so let's see what they're going to do. And in the meantime, let me see there. Roxette has been sent over to her daughter Ukit and the trainer. And she's going to arrive over there. We call that an A to B, going from one point to another. And therefore, the trainer can concentrate on one dolphin at a time. And instead, now Puck is going to the back with Machu, and Jerima is going to the back with Pascu. Well, keep your eyes on those ladies. The dolphins are pushing the girls on the bottom of their feet all the way down to the bottom of the lagoon, up and out. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerima and Pascu, Puck and Machu. And a great job from the ladies and the guys, including Machu. Fabulous job. And you can, of course, tell Machu he is just 4 years old, so he's gaining his strength and his coordination and doing a complicated behavior like that with the trainer. And Puck and Jerima coming on back in with a little bit of help from Machu and Pascu. And a great job from the ladies and the guys right now. And Ukit is headed out. She is doing some back dives. And the two males, we're going to finish up today's show by doing a beautiful behavior. We call this a cannonball. All the way down, up and out. Ladies and gentlemen, a big wave from Jarima and Puck. Of course, your dolphins today. The superstars of the show, Fosku, Machu, and Roxette. On the left-hand side, we have Roxette and Ukit going out. They've got their own behavior. Those ladies can get up high as well. The trainer on the left was Miriam doing the drying encounter with the two dolphins, Roxette and Ukit. And there you go, a big wave. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend part of your day here at the Curacao Aquarium and Dolphin Academy.